Welcome back to the Dream Hustle Podcast. It's your boy DJ Universe, bringing that fire straight from Everlasting Impression Studios. You feel me? This is where dreams get sharpened, visions get clear, and we keep it locked on legacy over likes and hustle over hype. Now check this. I'm riding solo today, but I've been thinking about a convo I had not too long ago that really stuck with me. Had me feeling like, man, I gotta share this with y'all. Talking about none other than Calvin Blingwell, aka Commercial Calvin, one of the dopest young voices in the game right now. Like for real, this dude ain't playing around. But listen, this ain't just some regular rap story. Calvin ain't just making noise. He's a whole blueprint out here, a straight up example of what's possible when pure talent meets work ethic, meets vision, and I'm breaking it all down today. Why Calvin? What makes him special? Let's start there. All right, so let's dive in. Why Calvin, though? Like, what makes this dude stand out when the game is, flooded with talent? I mean, you walk into a room full of artists these days, and half of them sound the same, but not this guy. Nah, he's different, like built different. First off, let me break it down. His story, man. Calvin's from New Orleans. That's like, the heart and soul of music and culture right there. And you can hear it in his voice, feel it in his bars. He's got that raw energy, that bounce, that vibe that only NOLA can give you. I mean, this dude has been through it, seen it, lived it, and he doesn't shy away from none of it. He ain't out here fabricating struggle like some folks. Nah. He's flipping his experiences into strategy, into art, into something you feel deep in your chest. And then there's his mindset. This ain't your average rapper. Nah, Calvin, he's thinking way bigger. Dude's got the heart of an artist but the brain of a mogul. He's not chasing those quick surface level wins. You won't catch him on some trendy TikTok challenge just for clout. Nah, this man's about catalog, about equity, about legacy. He's building something solid, something that lasts. That's rare, right? Like, how many artists you know think that far ahead? Not many. Trust me. And that, my friends, is the kind of energy I want to vibe with. That's why he's with us at Down by Law Management, LLC. We're looking at tomorrow, not just today, and Calvin is tomorrow. Now, let me put y'all onto Calvin's creative process for a sec. This right here, man, it hit different. So when I talked with him, he said something that's been playing in my head ever since. He said, I treat every session like therapy. Therapy, fam. You know how deep that is? I mean, think about it. While most people approach the studio to catch a vibe or lay down a track, Calvin's out here pouring his mind and soul into the mic. And it shows. It ain't fluff. It's not just bars to flex. Nah, his music's got weight behind it. Whether he's spitting stories from the block or dropping financial gems, there's always something real, something tangible in what he's saying. That's what makes him, certified. And for any of y'all, artists, producers, or creators tuning in, hear me out real quick. Calvin is the dude you want to collab with, straight up, because every record he touches, every project he's on, it's got substance and strategy baked right in, like a recipe for greatness. All right, let's talk business. See, a lot of artists out here, they just want to get signed, want to blow up, right? But they forget, this music game, it's a business first. And Calvin Blingwell, this man gets it. Trust me, he's not just in the game, he's studying it, mastering it, owning it. Since Calvin joined up with us down by Law Management LLC, we've been leveling things up, heavy. He's got his merch game on lock. We're talking custom designs, top quality, selling out the moment it drops. And live shows? Oh, we lining him up for some dope opportunities, making sure he's on stages that actually build his brand, not just burn him out. But here's the real kicker. It's the behind-the-scenes grind most folks don't even think about. Calvin, He knows his worth. He's out here understanding publishing, getting his splits right, locking down them performance rights. And sync licensing? Now, that ain't just industry jargon to him, bro. That's a revenue stream, a chance to secure the bag the smart way. Calvin's not leaving money on the table, fam. He's picking it up and flipping it. And that's why I say, he's not just a rapper. Nah, Calvin is a business with a beat. Every move he makes, it's with purpose, with precision. And that's a lesson for any of y'all listening right now. If you're out here thinking about features, about who to co-write with, who to tour with, ask yourself, are they on the same level? Are they moving with professionalism, with strategy? Because Calvin is. That's why this man is one of the most collab-ready artists in the game, period. So, let's break it down. Collabs. This game ain't about just throwing big names on a track and hoping it blows up. Nah, it's about something deeper, something real. It's about chemistry. And chemistry, that ain't just a vibe, it's a code. It's respect and alignment, like straight up both sonically and spiritually. Now, Calvin, woo, let me tell you, fam, this dude's got range for days. I mean, he can slide on a drill beat, snap over a soulful sample, or ride a West Coast bounce like it's nothing. And you know what? He still sounds like himself, never switching up, never trying to please the masses by sacrificing his identity. That's rare, right? Man, how many artists you know can stay solid like that? But it ain't just the sound, nah. Calvin brings something most don't, respect for the craft. Like, the dude listens. He really listens. He builds. He's the kind of energy that uplifts not just the track, but the whole room. And honestly, that's what makes legends. That's the secret sauce. The thing you can't fake. You feel me? When I sat down with him, and yeah, we do talk real deep sometimes, it wasn't just the bars that hit me. Nah, it was the vision, the way he thinks about his art, his growth, his place in the culture. It's all intentional. And that's why, man, he gets respect from the OGs and still got that crazy energy from the younger wave. Like, the balance, it's crazy. And don't get it twisted. This ain't just yes man energy. Calvin's coachable, yeah, but he's a leader too. He can take the feedback, shape it, and still bring that killer instinct. He's humble but hungry, chill but lit, like a perfect storm of energy and creative spark. Honestly, that's what makes a collab work, you know? It's not just skill, it's that shared code, that shared chemistry at the core of it. All right, listen up, fam. Here's the real deal. If you're serious about your sound, like for real serious, and you're out here trying to build something that ain't just trendy but timeless, Calvin Blingwell is the one to check for. I mean, the dude's track record speaks for itself. And look, don't just take my word for it. Stream his catalog. Go on Spotify, Apple Music, all that, and really vibe with it. You'll hear the craftsmanship, the attention to detail, and the story he's telling. That's what sets him apart. And yo, for those of y'all ready to lock in and collab, tap in directly. Hit him up on Facebook at calvin.blingwell. But here's the thing though. Don't just slide in his DMs with some weak, let's work type energy. Nah. Come correct. Be intentional, you know. Bring vision, bring value, bring vibes. That's the trifecta right there. All right, fam, so here's the deal. If you're trying to move like Calvin, this is your green light. Straight up, no excuses. Hit us up at downbylawmanagementllc.com. We're not about clout chasing or the quick come up. Nah, we're talking structure, scale, sustainability. The real foundation that builds legends. And yo, this has been another drop from the Dream Hustle podcast. You already know what we're about. Real game for artists who want to elevate next level motivation and hip hop that hits from the heart. Always. But before I go, remember this, y'all. The dream is free, but the hustle, that's where the real value comes in. Teamwork makes the dream work, and the hustle, man, that's the muscle. Lock it in, don't ever forget that. Blessings to all of you out there keeping the grind alive. Stay up, stay focused, and until next time, peace.